there guys and gals, Rob here at Deluks Gaming, and welcome back to Mad Games Tycoon. We're now on episode 8, and we have made an enormous amount of money from both Candy Mush Saga and now Meow Town, who's coming up, bringing up the rear. We're gonna make, we made $6.2 million off of Candy Mush Saga. So what's funny about this, actually, just in case you think this looks weird, which it does, when you first load up a game from a previous save, then it doesn't show the previous weeks, which is really unfortunate because you can only see from here on forward. All right, so profit share, ooh, Little Dragon Knight, we made $158,000, wicked. So yeah, now it starts showing, it's showing it from week 52. So this Candy Mush Saga has been going on for 52 weeks already, and Meow Town, which actually surprised me, did very, very well. It's already up to $920,000. So today, the big thing we're gonna do today is move. We are moving into a new office, because this garage, honestly, as much as I love looking at this car every day, it's time for us to move into a professional office and start expanding our team. Oh, some people said Meow Town was something. I missed it. I hate it when I miss messages. Let's speed this right up, because I want to kind of get everybody finished up with what they're doing here before we move on to the next building. So we're working on, a couple contracts. I see. We're working on a couple contracts there too as well. So Candy Mush Saga is now off the market, but we made $6.2 million, a total of $7.79 million in revenue, $6.2 million in profit. Amazing. And look at, we're at 16,000 fans. That was, what a hit. So I think, we were going to go for the medium-sized building, but I think we're going to go for the big one now. We don't have any debt either, too. So we're going to go for the big one. I think we're going to go for this puppy right here. I was going to go for the $4.5 million one, 576,000 square feet or something. I don't know. This one has 700,000 square feet. I'm assuming it's 1,000 square feet. I think. I don't know. It's going to be huge. Like, we're going to be able to do a lot of stuff in there. We might even get into console development. I'm not even sure yet. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I just want them to finish these contracts and get everything. I want to kind of get all of our ducks in a row before we move on, right? I don't want them to be in the middle of a project. So as soon as they're done with everything, oh no. my little development office failed in that one contract. Not a big deal. We lost $8,000. That's a drop in the bucket. Oh, actually, before we go, let's do a update for Meow Town. Yeah, because it looks like it's just, actually, we'll just do a full-size update. There we go. Yes, and we're going to support develop. I don't know if I can't support an update, which is interesting. Okay, good. We'll just get that done before we go, because it looks like Meow Town's already starting to lose some interest after only 9 weeks. Yeah, that's not good after only 9 weeks. Wow. Hype's only, yeah, we forgot to, we didn't do any marketing for it before we released it, so it's definitely not going to do as well as Candy Mush Saga, which is unfortunate. Oh, Romedy has released the game The Ants. I remember there was a game called Ants from Maxis Games. I loved that game. It was so good, where you got to build an ant colony. And I know there's been a couple games like that, and there was even one not too long ago that was crowdfunded, and the guys bailed on it. Oh man, I love, but ant games where you build an ant colony I just love those types of games. Okay, I think we're out of here. We're done. Let's go. I know we're in the middle of a marketing campaign, but that's fine. That's fine. We can go. I think we're ready to go. We finished that last patch. It's going to extend the life of Meow Town a little bit, but not that much. We have $8.11 million. Let us buy some new property. We're going to go for the large warehouse. So look at how expensive they get. The biggest one is 4,441,000. So 4.4 million square feet, I assume. I don't know. I have no idea about how big that is. It's kind of an arbitrary number, like 4401. I don't know. But $369 million. And monthly charges of $554,000. Like, you really have to be making money. This one is $6 million that we're buying today. This one's worth $6 million to buy into it. And then monthly charges is $78,000. So quite a bit more expensive than where we've been, or where we are right now. So, and all of our old inventory is being sold, and we're going to get $64,000 for that. And which means now we're in our new place. So now we only have $2.18 million to get us started here. So we have to be very careful about how we spend our money. We don't want to go overboard, which would be really easy to do with this kind of space. So we're going to start small. We're going to start, relatively small. We're going to start with our development office. It's always overwhelming when you come into the big space like this. You're like, how do I deal with this? Like, there's just so much. So first place, always start with your development office. That's my opinion. Always start with your development office. That way, that's secure, right? So, and always put some desks in it right away so it's functional, right? So now this one we can, I don't know, I'm not even sure. Let's do like little pods. Like, we'll do a little pod of 2, another little pod of 2. The downside is the guy in behind is going to have to teleport to get in there. I don't know if I like that. Hold on. Hold on, hold the phone. Or we could do rows of guys. So rows of guys like this. Or we could have guys, all the guys facing towards the wall, so they kind of have their own little space. So like, oh, I guess that's going to be right up against the door. We can move the door. That's not a big deal. Yeah, because we can go like, we can move the door over one like that. That looks pretty nice. And then we could have like the lead developer right in the center, which would be me, which would be Deluks. Yeah, we could have the lead developer right in the center. I like the wood desks better. Wood desks are my favorite. They are my favorite for sure. We can't quite center it, but that's okay. He can kind of sit like right there. It's not perfect, but it'll do. That's fine. I'm happy with that. Okay. All right. We don't want to spend too much time with, decorating and anything like that. So next thing on the list for sure, let's get some of the amenities set up. So in other words, the staff room and the toilets and stuff like that. So let's do the toilets. Actually, let's do I know this sounds weird, but we're going to do marketing, because marketing I know is going to be a small room. Where is why can't, oh, this is objects. That's why I can't find it. That explains it. I'm in the wrong screen. So marketing, where are you? Why am I having trouble finding things today? There we go, marketing. Okay, so we're going to do marketing, just a 3x3. 3x3 like that. Yeah, that should be good. Yeah, because we're going to have a marketing department per development room. We don't want to have, I'm not going to have more than one marketing department per development room. So, they don't need to be big. I think only one desk is probably sufficient. So we're going to get the desk in there right away, because we can continue marketing our current game too as well, almost immediately. So we'll do it like that. And what we can do now is we can close this up and we can get our development team. Oh, who is going to, oh, we have to kind of figure out who that's going to be here. Hold on. Let's get everybody separated here. So we want Deluks is going to be the lead developer. Then we've got King. Let's get our other really big dude, our legendary Tommy Van Wooen. Tommy Van Wooen is going to be part of our development team. And I guess it doesn't really matter at this point. I want to have 3 people. So somebody behind music, sound, programming. Yeah, you're pretty good. King Murphy Derp, you're good. And actually we can add a couple, all these guys can go, you know what? Let's fill up our development team, I think. We're going to be adding more staff here anyway. So, oh yeah, you're awesome. Dig Dog, game design, programming, graphics. Oh yeah, you're in, definitely in. And anybody else I want specifically for the main development team? Oh yeah, you're good. Game design, programming. Yeah. You know what? I think we're going to go with Waffle Buffer. Waffle Buffer, you're in. So there's our 5 members to our new development team. We're going to lock them in there so they can't wander around. So now, while we're just sitting here not doing anything, we could have them working on updates, develop game updates. Because we're going to do one more update for Meow Town, and we're going to have our marketing team continue to market Meow Town, because we don't want to forget that we still have that going. And who's going to be our marketer? Marketer is just office work, right? So we need somebody high in office work. Maybe we'll hire somebody for that. Yeah, because he's good at game design and programming. He's good. Oh, office work. Here we go. Angry Bee. Perfect. Perfect. And now we can I'm just going to get it going at slow speed while we do some more building here. Okay, so now we want toilets. Definitely, it's like, it should be one of the first rooms that you build in a building is toilets, for sure. We're going to do the door on this side, and it's just going to be a small toilet because we're going to have multiple toilets in our building. So this is going to be a modern toilet because, only the best for our people. A nice big white throne for them. And, of course, you know what? There's not enough room to put any of this luxury stuff in here for a small toilet, no. So we'll just do a basic sink, restroom sink, and a hand dryer because, it's important to wash your hands. And good. That's it. All we need for that. And now let's move on to I think we're going to I think I'll do, I don't know. I think we'll do quality assurance next. I think that's what we'll do. Quality assurance. These guys are going to have a nice big room. It's going to be a big room because often quality assurance is really, it's an underrated department. Like you have to make sure you have lots of people working in your quality assurance department because they just have a lot to do with every development project. And it's often that I have more than one quality assurance office in. It actually pays, it might even be better off having 2 quality assurance rather than 1. I think we'll have one, you know what, it doesn't need to be that big. I think we'll make it a little bit smaller because we're going to have more than 1 eventually anyway. So we can resize the room. We can go like this and we can go, yeah, just 5x6 should be good. 5x6 should be great. It doesn't really matter, I guess. I mean, we can always readjust things later too as well. As long as we leave space in here somewhere, we can always readjust. And these guys, we're going to do gray desks for them. Because just to be different. And we're going to organize a little differently. Oh, if we'd have done 6x6, we can put them side by side, but it's okay. This is when we can kind of, there we go. That looks kind of nice. 4 desks should be sufficient. And we're gonna add some decorations and stuff in here, but right now we just want to get the desks in and sort of get the infrastructure down, right? So we're already down to $1.87 million. We do have to keep a close eye on that. Banking crisis, 200 plus 200% interest. Doesn't matter. We have no loans. And Eden from Infcoms, we made $134,000 off of that. Great. That's good news. Do we want to leave, you know, just for posterity's sake, let's leave a hallway where the entrance to the building is. We don't have to do it, but I don't know. It always bothers me, you know, that, you know, we cover up the entrance. So we're going to leave a spot for the entrance. And then after that, we're going to do research. Research is going to be right here. Research, do we need a huge research room? No, I'd say it can be even smaller than our quality assurance. I think that's probably more than big enough. I think we'll do another door on that side, and we're gonna add probably fit in 4 desks in that one too. But yeah, we could probably fit in 4 desks. I think so. 3 comfortably. I'm happy with three in a research room. I'm pretty happy with that. And we could, you know what? Let's do it a little bit differently in here. So research, you know, they kind of work more as a team. So let's rotate this so that they're looking at each other. You know, kind of creepy like. Hold on, we have to move that desk. Oh, we can't. Oh, man. Hold on, these guys can be staring at each other. There we go. They can stare at each other, and this guy's in charge. Foreman. This guy's foreman. Or this guy could be like... He could look over his shoulder and say, hey, what did you get? What'd you get for answer C? Hold on. They're not taking tests in there. That's... Okay, there we go. You know what? I like him facing them. There we go. I like that. Okay, and we'll move this just a little bit there, and we'll move this back like so. There we go. I don't know, whatever. It doesn't really matter, does it? I get too caught up in the little things. I always do that. Okay, so Meowtown, yeah, they're coming back up. All right, let's do some contract work while we're sitting here. Might as well. They'll just whip through these contracts. Like, they'll go super fast. Okay, next on the list, music, customer support. Customer support's going to be really important pretty soon here. I think we're going to do a medium-sized customer support, so I think we'll do a 6x3. We'll have this here. So now these guys are going to maintain our fans. There's going to be 2 desks in here because I think that's going to be more than sufficient. We'll do the white desks. These are extroverts. They like white. I don't know why extroverts would like white. I don't know. I'm just talking out my butt. They like to talk to each other, so they'll want to face each other, I think. So we'll have one here and one here. There we go. They'll have to warp in to get to each other. Like when they walk through the door, if they work at this desk, they'll kind of warp to it. Let's move the desk a little bit closer to the other one. There we go. There we go. That's nice. Okay, cool. So we got customer service. Now, server, hold on. I'm just getting staff room. That's the next really important thing. Staff room is going to go right here. And yes, 5x6, so fairly big because this is going to be used by everybody. We want to make sure that everybody is going to, we'll have that facing this direction, I think. So, and we're going to have more than one staff room in here too. We're going to have enough room for it. We're going to have a need for it because people are going to have to travel all the way across the whole building to get to the staff room. We should have built a bigger toilet in hindsight, but I think we'll be fine. Okay, so staff room. Let's put a few things in our staff room because I think that's important. We definitely want to have some arcade machines in there. For sure. Want to have all the arcade machines. Yes, because you know what? I would love that on my break to go on and just play video games on my break. Working in a development, we're working in a game development company. You want to have video games in there. We need a big refrigerator, of course. And we need an energy drink machine, of course. Well, let's put in a couple. Actually, you know what? Yeah, no, that's fine. I was going to put them back to back, but it doesn't really matter. Coffee machine? Yes. I'm not really much for energy drinks. Sometimes I partake. But usually I'm more the coffee drink kind of guy. And we need to have a nice big... That's a little big. Yeah, that's no, wrong one. Let's do the stock couch. We'll do a couple couches in here. We'll do them back to back. We'll be the same color. There we go. And anything else? Oh, a TV. Oh yeah, definitely need a TV. We're spending all of our money on the staff room. That's okay. It's okay. We're still making money on that one game, right? So I guess we'll do the TV sort of against that wall, on the wall there. And anything else here? Nah, I'm pretty happy. Oh, you know what? Maybe we should do a different type of couch. Yeah, I know it's totally pointless, but let's do a different type of couch on the other side. You know, make your people happy, right? I think that's important. We'll do a god-awful orange color. Ah, that doesn't fit right, though. Man, I totally screwed that up. Okay, no, we're going to go back to the other couch. My bad. My bad. But we'll do a different color just to, you know, spice it up. There we go. It's not, you know, we'll add more stuff there. We're going to add some ceiling fans and all that kind of good stuff. Okay, so we need a head office. Actually, do we need a head office? I always question myself about that. So basically, the head office, yeah. What does the head office do? I guess is the question. It doesn't do much. Most of the stuff you can accomplish with the head office, you can accomplish in other ways. But it doesn't hurt to have it, and it also has a good indicator of how you're doing too as well. So maybe we'll build one. We're gonna do it sort of close to the main entrance here. So we'll do that, like, doesn't have to be big. So a 4x3 is probably good for the head office, and add the door there. And so the only thing you need in the head office is a desk. And you build your desk, basically, I don't understand, times 10? So I think you can only build, this is new, I don't know what this, oh, right, you can only build it as many stars as you have, right? So we could build the Jewel Crystal Office Desk. I'm not doing that because that's $250,000. So because we have 68 stars, we can build this. We could build this, but I'm not spending that kind of money on something that, I mean, I really don't even know that we need, right? So the head office covers things like we can buy new licenses, copyright protection, publishing office offers, buy dev kits, buy engines, all this stuff we can accomplish in other ways. We don't need a head office to do that, but that's okay. We'll put it there anyway, just to say that we have it. Okay, so now let's get into some of the fun stuff. So we want to have a production room. Now this is where we're going to be able to produce our own games by, you know, actually building physical copies of games, and we can produce other companies' games too as well, other game dev companies. So it has to be a fairly big room. Yeah, like 6x6 might be big enough. And then we'll have the storage room right beside it, I think. That should be good. I don't know. Well, let's give it a shot. Let's see. Place door, we'll place, hold on, we didn't place the door. Ah, man, hold on. Whoops. Okay, 6x6. Yes, we'll place the door here. So basically, this is a factory room. This is where we build video games. Like literally put together the boxes, the CDs, and all the stuff that you would put in the box, right? So let's put production. Here we go. So these machines here, now they're very expensive. But it makes a huge difference between this one and this one. So this one, it doesn't tell you how many they produce, but trust me, this one is way better. Generally speaking, if you can afford it, only buy the best ones. So we're gonna start with one machine. One machine's a pretty good start, actually, as long as it's the higher tech one. And we should be able to fit 3 in here, so that should be great. Maybe even 4. Might be able to fit one on the side. No, we're gonna be able to fit 3 in here comfortably. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we're not going to be able to fit 3. We might have to resize this room, actually. You know what? It doesn't hurt. What we're going to do, guys, is we're going to make this room the whole length here. It seems kind of wasteful, doesn't it? We can always fit a 3x3, three width room there. So 7x6 should be good. Then we should be able to fit all 3 machines in when we need to do that. Let's just double check that. Yeah, we should be able to fit 3 in there. No problem. Now, the storage room, I guess we'll do the storage room across the hall. So that's where we store all the stuff that we're building. So storage room, we're down to 1.77 million. Storeroom, we're going to put that right here. Storeroom needs to be fairly big, not quite as big as the production room. 7x4 should be good. You know, if we do it 6x4, then we should have enough room for a hallway on this side too as well. So we can put a room here and then another room here. So that should be good. 6x4, we'll put the door here. And the storeroom, what goes in the storeroom? Well, shelves. And again, so you want to spend as much money as you possibly can on this. Just save yourself some time and effort. So basically, this storage unit can hold 300,000 units of whatever, and this storage unit can only hold 20,000. So spend as much as you can. And we can put as many of these as we want in here. So we'll have enough room to store 600,000 copies of something, or maybe 900,000. Why not? Sure, we can store 900,000 copies of anything. That's great. And trust me, it becomes more valuable later on. You'll understand why we need that later. Okay, so we're off to a good start. Off to a really good start. Right, okay, so the next thing we're gonna work on is Actually, let's get them to do another contract. Might as well. I mean, we're making like hundreds of thousands of dollars from these contracts now. They're no longer piddly. Like, we're making some serious money. Next room, really important room, actually, really fun room, is the training room. Now, this room is going to occupy a lot of time for our staff. A lot of time. I want to put the training room kind of... I guess it should be close to the staff room because they use those facilities quite often. So I think what we'll do is we'll do the training room. Now this room is basically the room that we're going to turn all of our staff into pros with this room. So I think 5 by 7 probably be good. That'll leave enough room. So we could probably do motion capture or graphics over here. We can do a small toilet or something over on this side. So if we do, let me just work out. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we want to leave enough room for a 3 by 3 room, at least a three wide room, as well as a hallway. So if we do 4 by 8, 5 by 8, there we go, 5 by 8 for a training room. Perfect. I'm measuring this out in my head. I hope I got this right. But so the training room is, of course, where we get to train our employees to be all legendary. All of our employees can be legendary. Isn't that wonderful? Why don't we get some guys in research here while we're just waiting? Now, somebody was saying that research is uses... Actually, just one sec here, guys. Okay, sorry about that. Somebody had told me what the skills were necessary for research, and I think it was game design. I can't find that message now. So let's just pause it here. Let's put whoever we have that has high game design into research, and we'll get some research going too as well. Oh, wait, that's Dig Dog. No, Dig Dog is part of our main team, I think, isn't he? Pretty sure. Hold on, maybe not. No, I think Dig Dog actually can go into research. That's fine. Because there is some research that we can do. Whoa, no. Angry Bee, yeah, you're not that high in game design, but that's okay. Let's check our research. So let's move on. I think we researched A-size games now. So we can start to build some games that are much, much bigger than what we built already. Look at Meowtown. Meowtown's actually starting to do really well again. 33,000 copies at week 18. Actually, it's doing very, very well. Let's make sure that we continue our marketing campaign. Let's put it on auto repeat too as well. Let's do the posters. We'll bring it up to 38 because we can probably drag that on for a long time. That's a primary source of income right now is Meowtown. Okay, let's continue on. Let's get the rest of our training room built. So we're going to put let's put our walls up so you can see what we're doing here. So yeah, we don't usually have the walls up. It's different when you have the walls up, isn't it? Okay, so let's go to our training room. Let's add a couple blackboards because you need a blackboard in a training room, of course. It's like school, right? All of you are like, oh, school. I'm sure a lot of you are back in school now. Well, enjoy it while you can. If you're in school, just, try to make the most of it. I know school sucks, especially the social element of it. So school can really suck. I know it can. But you know what? You only get to do it once in your life, really. I mean, aside from college and stuff. College is a different experience. High school and elementary school, I remember them. I have fond memories of them. I have terrible memories of them, but the point is, you never get to experience something like that again in your life. Okay, so contract. And sometimes that's good. Sometimes that's really good. Some people have really terrible high school experiences and elementary school and all that kind of stuff. But I don't know. I really enjoyed it. Sure, I had bad experiences, but for the most part, it's pretty good. Oh, cutscenes. We can work on that too as well. Now we can build some special departments. So we can build a graphics studio. So now we can start doing some extra work on graphics on our games. So this one we want to have fairly big. I think the graphic studios aren't that big, actually. If I remember correctly, the graphic studios are reasonably sized. It's the music studios that are really big. So let's just try this. And let's go, hold on, whoops, wrong one. Let's build so they're called graphic studios. Yeah, these little graphic studios, they're not that big. Actually, they're pretty small. We'd only need 2 of them, I think, right now. So 2 of them in here. So we're going to have 2 graphic artists working in here. Perfect. Ah, that's great. Now, the music studio has to be fairly big. The music studio is a totally different story. So the music studio, let's go this one. These are huge. Yeah, you can't actually see. We'd actually have to build the room first. So let's build the room. They don't tell you how big those things are before you build the room. Okay, so music, where are we? Music studio. So building it here, I don't think that'll be big enough. We'll give it a shot. That would be perfect. That would be ideal if it fit here, but I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. So we're going to build the music studio desks, which are huge. Look at that. Actually, we might be able to fit them in here. So we do 1. Beautiful. Oh, I love it. Oh, they fit perfectly. Oh, that's fantastic. So 6x6. 6x6 is a thing. As a matter of fact, we could probably even fit one more graphic studio in there, but we don't really need that. So we're going to do another toilet over on this side. I know this episode's all about building. You know what? That's okay, because we have to build our office, right? So, and you know, I'd rather spend one episode building our office and showing you guys where my brain is while we're building it, rather than fast forward it, I think, because we don't get to do this very often, like build the office from scratch. So this is a toilet. So stating the obvious, toilet and the door over here. Do we want to do a bigger toilet on this side? You know what? We're going to make the toilet a little bigger over here, just for the sake of, you know, just making everything nice and even, square. Because sometimes you just got to make things bigger just because it'll fit nicer. That way, everything's nice and even there. Okay, so let's add 2 toilets into there. And we can add a nice sink in this one, right? So we're going to do 2 fancy schmancy toilets. And we're going to do a fancy schmancy luxury sink. Oh, you can't even see it. Let's put down the walls here. Walls off. Oh, I can't turn the walls off right now. So we can fit the sink. That's kind of awkward. It doesn't really... I suppose we can move one of those toilets. Or move both of those toilets. Move both those toilets to the other side. Then we can actually see the sink that we're putting down. Hopefully that'll work. So we go toilets, luxury sink. Oh, we still can't place that stupid thing. You know what we could do? Hold on, let's close this. We could put the door here. Ah, there we go. That'll work. Toilets, luxury sink. It's still, why do I have to place it there? Why can't I place, oh, there we can. Yeah, still can't see it. And we're gonna do a hand dryer because why not? Gotta have dry hands. There we go. Perfect. There's our second toilet. Doesn't sound like an important thing until you have to go to the bathroom. Okay, so we're working on a couple things. We've got, now, you know what? I think we'll do another patch for Meowtown. And we're pretty much ready to call it an episode. I know we spent a lot of time building this office, but now that it's together, we can do some really fun stuff like production. So there's these production contracts that come up. And basically, they hire us to build 1.71 million units of a certain game that they want to produce, right? We're basically becoming a producer of the games, or just the manufacturer of the game that they want to build. So we just click on this and we can make $78,000 just for building their game. So this production room is just gonna pay for itself just in building games. Now we only have one machine, which means it's gonna take a while because we're only building 10,000 units, well, per round, and I think we can do 10,000, probably 100,000 per week. So having a couple of those machines might be better off right from the beginning. So let's do another one of those machines. And we can make a ton of money just from having the machines running, right? At least it'll pay our rent. There we go. You know what? We might as well go for that third machine. We might as well do it, right? Let's do it. Let's go for that third machine. So basically, we're just manufacturing games. We're just building the games. So they've told us exactly what they want in the box. They've given us, you know, the instructions, everything to go into it, and we just throw it in the machine and we build them for them. And we make some money. It's a super easy way to make money, but this room itself costs us $1 million to put together. $350,000 per one of these machines, plus the cost of the room itself. So yeah, but it's kind of a neat way to do it. Now also, when we build our new video games, like for our company, we can actually produce our own games. We can actually manufacture our own games. We don't have to actually go to somebody else to actually produce our games. So that's kind of cool. Or publish our games. We can publish our own games. Guys, we're gonna call that an episode. I know we didn't do a lot, but build our office, our main office. But at least you get an idea of our main layout, and going forward here, we're gonna start building some single A games, and then we're gonna move on to double A, and then eventually triple A, and it's gonna be awesome. I'm so glad we got this new office. This looks great. Anyway, guys, see you later. Take care. Bye.